Have you ever done something solely to benefit someone else? To try and make their day even if you haven't met them? Well, that's what paying it forward is. It's anything from giving a smile to someone who looks like they need it to big acts of selflessness, like coming together as a community to help a member in need. Paying it forward means doing something for someone else, expecting nothing in return. I believe that if everyone just tried to make someone else happy, the world would be a much better place than it is now. People at my age are always complaining about how hard their lives are, other trivial issues, but sometimes they don't know who they're complaining to, and they can have it much worse than they do. It never hurts to think about others and try and make someone else's day. And you never know, they can make yours as well. In this speech, I'll talk about my own 3 pay it forward acts and how it didn't take much, but truly impacted people. Now, I don't claim to have changed the world by paying for an expired meter, sending a care package to an old teacher, or buying baked goods from local kids to benefit a class trip. But I do know that those people needed it, and it really meant a lot. I would say in total, these acts cost me an hour of my time, but it's not about me. Paying it forward is being selfless and knowing that others need it more than you. Even a small act can make someone else's day, even if it takes less than a minute of your own time. For example, we all know how much of a pain it is to park in Athens. There are never any spaces, a 2-hour limit, and most of the streets are one way. A complete mess. On my way to class last Tuesday, I noticed a red parking meter, and in a split second I knew that I needed to pay that. I thought of this project and put 2 more hours in the meter, not knowing the person would be back in 5 minutes or 3 hours. But no matter what, I knew that they would not get a fine. I know how many times I have gotten stuck in that situation and how a nice parking ticket can ruin a day or a week. In that moment, I knew my $2 would be better spent helping that person than sitting in my wallet. From this, I learned it doesn't take much to help another person. I would say it took me 45 seconds, and even talking to other people, they don't do it. I think if everyone just took a second to try and help someone else's day, it would really make a difference. But as nice as it is to be nice to a stranger, it's also nice to be nice to those who you do know. In high school, I had a teacher named Miss Spring. Every day she would come in, have so much energy. She was my cheer coach, and she really made class interesting. Recently, she has been diagnosed with stage 4 bone cancer, and she's still inspiring others and making sure that her alma mater is loved. But I knew that I wanted to help out, so me and another friend who went to the same high school here decided to send a care package with some inspirational notes, some candy, adult coloring books, and some OU stuff. We knew that she would really love it. Having both been affected by cancer in our own families, we know how hard it can be to fight, and we wanted her to know that past and present Panthers are rooting for her. Just recently, we received an email from her talking about how much it made her day that former students were thinking of her. I know how hard it can be in her life, and I know that just doing that small act really made her day, and it really helped me a lot. I love helping my hometown, but it's also important to help the town I live in now. Last week when I was walking through Baker, I saw a group of Athens high school kids selling baked goods for a school trip. It was one of those no prices, donations only, so I gave $5 and didn't take one in return. I know how much this community means to me, and it's not the richest community. These kids deserve all the opportunities I also had in high school, like going to Washington, D.C. They looked so eager, and I knew just helping a little bit would really help them out and make their day. I think that the Athens community is so special, and we college kids need to give back even more. We love this town, so we should also love the people who live in it. By doing something for someone else, you not only better society, but you better yourself. By doing these 3 small tasks, I really help people around me without thinking of myself. What I really learned was it doesn't take much to help out the life of someone else. As college kids, we get so invested in our own problems, we sometimes turn our blinders on to the rest of the world. If we just took a minute to do little things like paying a meter or helping kids, it would make the community a such better place. If you take a minute to improve the lives around you, you will also better yourself. So next time you're out, do something for someone else. You never know whose life you could be improving.